a number of days and not on a Friday, a dump.
It'll be December the 9th. You'll get the report.
December the 9th. That's locked.
It's locked.
Hello and welcome, fellow digital soldiers, to True Reporting. It's the 21st of November, and on today's podcast, I have two bombshell articles you're going to want to hear about. The first one coming at us from WVTV.com. Owner of the Rowan, I believe it's pronounced, aircraft charter company charged with sex offenses involving children, business closing. And this guy has a direct correlation to Bill Clinton. Unbelievable, my friends. Also, we see here Netanyahu, Benny, charged with bribery, fraud, and breach of trust, capping a dramatic political year. And my friends, that's an indictment, and that is going to be unsealed. It's going to be huge if it hasn't already been unsealed. So, my friends, with that being said, would you please welcome my sponsor, Noble Gold. Hey guys, I wanted to tell you about my sponsor, Noble Gold, and what they're offering for the month of November. For the month of November, we have Veterans Day and Thanksgiving. We also have Christmas coming up. And what better way to get a gift for an American patriot? Doesn't matter if they served or if they just respect our president. We have a beautiful Commander-in-Chief coin, as you can see here. It actually comes in this velvet case, an amazing gift. On the back of this, as you can see, it is President Trump's promises to America. And then on the front side, you will see President Trump with his hand over his heart and the American flag in the background. This is a beautiful gift. I can promise you that. If you order one today by going to TrumpCoin 2020 and typing in the promo code TRUreporting10, you will get $10 off of this awesome gift. I'm telling you, if somebody opened this up on Christmas morning or for Thanksgiving or for Veterans Day, they're going to be blown away. So make sure you pick one up today by going to TrumpCoin2020.com and typing in the promo code TRUreporting10 for your discount today. Thanks, guys. Enjoy the podcast. All right, guys, it's good to have you aboard. Before we get into today's podcast, would you please go ahead and subscribe to True Reporting 2.0? I cannot reiterate this enough. Please, if you have not yet, please go to YouTube, go into the search bar, and type in True Reporting 2.0 and subscribe today. I would really appreciate it. Also, friends, would you please go ahead and click the notification bell so when I post to this channel, you'll be the first to know. And finally, would you please go ahead and click the like button. The more likes that this video receives, the more times it is recommended to other viewers, thus more eyes on the truth. And with that being said, my friend, let's go ahead and hop into it. This is True Reporting. So old Benny charged with bribery, fraud, and breach of trust, capping a dramatic political year. And speaking of capping off a dramatic political year, how about that intro video, right? We'll see the IG report on December 9th. I find that to be insane, my friends. This thing is going to be bigger and thicker than a phone book. It is going to be damning, to say the least. Netanyahu becomes first sitting prime minister in Israel's history to be charged with bribery in case involving quid pro quo with telecom tycoon. For the first time in Israel's history, a sitting prime minister is accused of bribery. Attorney General Akave Mendabilt announced Thursday Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu would be charged with bribery, fraud, and breach in 3 corruption cases, dubbed cases 4000, 2000, and 1000. The indictment comes after a 4-day hearing with Netanyahu's defense team last month. So it's been unsealed. Obviously, this looks like it's been in motion because now the public is finally hearing about it. This is massive, my friends. The indictment comes after a 4-day hearing with Netanyahu's defense team last month, followed by weeks of intensive discussion at the Attorney General's offices. Laying out the charges in a press conference, Mandelblit said he made the decision to indict the prime minister with a heavy heart, but wholeheartedly, stressing it was not an issue of a left-wing or right-wing politics, and that enforcing the law is not a matter of choice. I 100% agree with that, my friends. Also, it says here, the Attorney General laminated that while conducting a professional hearing process, we've witnessed repeated attempts to delegitimize the people who were involved in the investigations. He defended his colleagues, saying, in quote, "These people acted out of proper motives. It's the law." The delegitimization was meant to create the impression that any decision would be wrong. The investigations are based on broad-based evidence and testimony, which were professionally reviewed. No stone was left unturned. Following the announcement, Netanyahu called the indictment an attempted coup against him. Wow. And that the process was meant to topple him. After Netanyahu had delivered his statement, his political rival and Kale Lavan Gantz said he has, in quote, complete confidence in the judicial system led by Attorney General Akave Mandelblit. I'm sure they are doing their job with professionalism, integrity, and loyalty. I don't know what your thoughts are, everybody, on Benjamin Netanyahu. Do we trust him? Do we not trust him? I'm going to leave that be. But the big thing is this a coup? Is there a deep state over there? Absolutely. There's a deep state in many countries out there, but they're all being washed away. They're all being found out, and they're being replaced by people who are for anti-corruption. They go against it, right? So we're bringing in patriots around the world. I believe that will be set in stone, because who wants corruption, right? Nobody does. Moving forward, this is huge. Okay, it says here, owner of the Rowan Aircraft Charter Company charged with sex offenses involving children, businesses closing. This is from North Carolina. An aircraft charter company that moved to Mid-Carolina Regional Airport in 2015 is terminating its lease, according to the county officials. And WBTV has learned that the owner is in jail in Georgia on a long list of sexual crimes. Strategic Moves ceased operations at the end of October and will vacate its hangar lease agreement because of, in quote, financial difficulties and the loss of clients, according to the Salisbury Post. Stephen Robert Setzer, listed as the owner of the Strategic Moves in 2015, is in jail in Chatham County, Georgia. Pooler, Georgia. Police charged Setzer in May with enticing a child for indecent purposes, sexual exploitation of a minor, aggravated child molestation, sodomy, and statutory you-know-what. Wow. Here he is right here, guys. What a piece of garbage. The Strategic Moves website said the following statement: "Thank you for your patronage and loyalty over the last 15 years as clients of a Strategic Moves. Strategic Moves has discontinued operation as of 10/31/2019. Many of our clients have transitioned to Da Vinci jets who are capable and excited to prove an excellent level of service." Wow. The company was expected to bring 15 to 17 jobs and tens of millions of dollars of aircraft to Rowan County when it moved from Statesville 4 years ago. At the time, it was anticipated that Strategic Moves would pay Rowan County nearly $7,000 per month to lease space at the airport. Setzer's bio, here we go, guys, indicates that he is a retired U.S. Marine Corps pilot who served on the crew of the presidential helicopter Marine One, supporting the White House and President Clinton. This is massive, my friends. It's just another string of evidence that we so happenly to go upon. We find it. Thank God for the internet. And this is just one more thing tying him to Jeffrey and to the island and to, I don't want to say too many keywords, but this is massive. I want to go ahead and get into some memes real quick because it is very important. We can see here from Educating Liberals. If you do not know who this is, please follow him at Educating for Libs. Fact, Ukraine was the largest foreign donor to the Clinton Foundation. But since 2016, the Clinton Foundation has lost $49.6 million. Why? Because pay for play only works when you hold a position of power. Absolutely. Then we see here, breaking news. Head of the Ukrainian Burisma gas company indicted, Hunter Biden named accepting millions more from slush fund. And let's just see what happened to at Breaking News Live when they went live with this. Boom. BNL News account suspended, 128,000 followers. That is massive, my friends. So yeah, you can't speak truth. You know, if you're big enough, if they don't want something to get out, they will not allow it. Today, this is very important also, my friend. Today's UK front page is here, focused predominantly on Prince Andrew again. The Daily Telegraph claims the Duke of York is preparing to give formal evidence to a U.S. investigation into convicted sex offender Jeffrey. Sources tell the paper that its summons to give testimony under oath is imminent, but Buckingham Palace declined to comment. Oh, I told you guys from the very beginning, this goes all the way back to the Vatican. I promise you that will happen. These are all the tiers, right? All the corners of the triangle that these people base their wealth and their vices on, for lack of a better term. We know it's a lot more darker than a vice. These are the people that they hang with, and they do not want this information out. They do not want to speak about it, but I can guarantee you this, it will get back to the Vatican. The tables have turned. This will go to the Rockefellers, the Rothschilds, so on and so forth, until each one is toppled. It says here also, the Metro focuses on the Duke's pledge to help with investigations and a letter from his former private secretary that says he met Jeffrey years before he claimed in the Newsnight interview, which he bombed. The Times quote, in quotes, royal biographer Robert Lacey as saying, in quote, nobody will imagine that the Duke of York in the kill box has done this of his own free will. The paper reports that he will step back from more than 200 charity patronages and also temporarily, and will still be seen on Buckingham Palace balconies at events such as Trooping the Color. The Express says the monarchy has been badly damaged by Prince Andrew's association with Jeffrey, and that the Queen is, in quote, saving it from further damage by advising him to step down from public duties. What a waste. And we can see here, the Duke departs from public life. I'm sorry, mummy. Daily Mirror, Andrew bombshell. Pfft, wow. Crisis at the palace. Are these people even human? I bet they're not. And finally, my friends, this Thanksgiving, don't forget to remind your liberal family members that Trump is still their president. And my friends, I know this was short and sweet. Still having some technical difficulties, but we'll smooth them out. We thought we were in the clear yesterday, but unfortunately we are not. But this Friday, remember, Beyond the Headlines, Linda Paris, every Friday from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We will be going live. We may take some calls, and I believe she's promoting it today. We'll be talking about interdimensional beings, so it's going to be good. So make sure you tune in for that this Friday from 8 to 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Guys, if you found this podcast informative and you enjoyed it, please subscribe to my channel. You can follow me on Twitter at TRUreporting. Don't forget to leave a like. You can donate to this channel by going to my PayPal, Patreon. We have a P.O. box and True Reporting merch. Guys, take care of your families out there. Always know that God is in control, and I will talk to you guys very soon. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.